This past fall, I was working with an infielder. First time I worked with him. He had some good skills. You could tell he was a ball player. He moved around pretty well. He had a good glove. He had a good idea of what he was doing. Body awareness was good. He was athletic, but his sequence was off. So he looked choppy. He was missing balls that he shouldn't have missed. And then after we went through it for a little bit, after about 20, 25 minutes, it was like, okay, let's adjust the sequence. Let's adjust the times that you're doing everything in your fielding order. Things changed just like that. He went from kind of fumbling and being all over the place to people actually walking in the doors of this facility, stopping and watching him take ground balls. Because they're like, what is going on? This guy is legit. And it was just a quick moment like that. And all it was adjusting the sequence. Hey guys, Doug Bernier from ProBaseballInsider.com, and I've been getting a lot of the same question during this quarantine time, and it is, if there is one thing that I can do right now that will make me a better defender, a better fielder of ground balls, what can I do? And there's a simple answer, and that is adjust your sequence. All right, so what does that mean? As hitters, we have a sequence, right? The swing starts from the ground up, we stride, our lower half works, we try to keep the shoulders square as long as possible. And the whole result, what we're trying to accomplish is we want our hands moving as quickly as they can, right? We want to create some whip-like effect with our hands so we can get the bat working through the hitting zone as quickly as possible. Same with throwing. When we throw, right, we take a stride, we plant, we get the hips going, we try to create that good hip-shoulder separation so we can get the hand, the arm and the hand working as quickly as we can, which will produce better velocity on the throw, right? Well, there is a much lesser known sequence, and that is when it comes to fielding a ground ball. So what am I talking about when I'm saying adjust the sequence of how you field a ground ball? So right here, I got a ball here on a cone. Now, when I watch a lot of infielders, I've been watching a lot of infielders of, people have been sending some videos, and I've been watching a lot of infielders field balls. What I'm seeing is people are going up to the ground ball, right, left, field, and they're fielding the baseball, right? I would say probably 95% of kids field the ball this way. Now, what I'm seeing right here is I'm seeing as they approach the ball, it's feet, glove is the last thing shown to the baseball. Now, why is this the case? Why is this happening? I believe, because this is what I did. I wanted to, when you look at the best infielders, right? You look at the shortstop that stands out. What are some of his characteristics? He's smooth, he's relaxed, he has some fluidity. Everything looks super easy, right? So what he's doing, we're trying to replicate with our glove. We feel that if we are kind of placing it at the last moment, but we're having some fluidity and some movement with our glove, it's giving us the perception that we are looking like what we see other good infielders look like, right? But that's not the case. What it's doing is actually hurting us. So why can this sequence or the time that we're placing the glove, how can that affect us negatively? So as we work up, I'm not trying to just have you be a good fielder now, but I'm trying to help you out. So as you get older and move up the ranks, guys are hitting the ball harder, you can still make the plays, right? So if this ball is hit harder than I realize off the bat, okay? And I'm right here, right left field, and this ball is already on me, and I'm in this position. The glove is not open to the ball yet. You can see the back of my hand is actually facing the ball. I'm in a bad position. And I see that really often with young guys, young infielders, is that their glove is not open to the ball. Now, if you can take anything from the video, understand that if your glove is open to the baseball, you have a chance. But if your glove is not, you have no chance to catch the baseball. So the glove, instead of being the last part of the sequence, needs to be the first part of the sequence. So I want you to think, instead of feet, glove, think glove, feet. So as soon as the ball's hit, that's when I get my glove out, open to the ball, and then I use my feet to go track down the baseball and field the ball. I kind of equate it almost to playing catch, right? If you're throwing me the baseball right now and I'm playing catch, as soon as the ball is released out of your hand, I got my glove open and I catch it. I beat the ball to the spot and I catch it. As soon as the ball is thrown, I'm not moving my glove all around and then stabbing at it. No, I'm beating the ball to the spot, soft with my hands, quiet glove, and I catch the ball. Same thing with the ground ball. Why do we change when the ground ball's hit to us? Why all of a sudden do we have all this glove movement? No, as soon as the ball's hit off the bat, we get the glove to the ball, nice and soft, nice and early, and then we use our feet to catch the ball. So when it comes to sequence and adjusting it, remember, instead of feet, feet, glove, think glove, feet, feet. That one change will make a drastic improvement very, very quickly. Go videotape yourself and see if an adjustment of your sequence will help you out. I'm gonna show you a couple drills, something we can do, but remember the first one, we have a stationary ball, and we wanna get this glove out open before we move our feet. So with the stationary ball, we have a glove out and then just work to the ball, right, left field. That kind of gets our juices flowing and kind of starts to work on the muscle memory to adjust that sequence. And then from there, we can start to add a little bit more intensity. So after we get an idea of what the sequence should look like, now we're gonna add the intensity. So now I got my wife over here, she's gonna roll me some ground balls. What I wanna do, as soon as the ball is released from her hand, my glove is locked in on the baseball. From there, I'm gonna use my feet to go catch the ball. See if the glove is out early, especially in this drill. Don't be afraid to get the glove out too early. Want it out early, nice and soft. Pretend like we're playing catch, where we're beating the ball to a spot, not meeting the ball at the spot. All right, so what does this look like? What does this look like if I'm using the old sequence that we talked about before? This is what it's gonna look like. See that last late glove movement? That's okay, it works when everything is predictable. But if that ball is hit harder than we're expecting, if the ball kind of takes off on some wet, dewy grass, we're playing shortstop, the ball gets lost behind a runner or an umpire, and we don't see the ball as well as we should, that's when the timing aspect of our glove makes fielding so inconsistent and so much more difficult. Now you're starting to get a handle of this sequence and you want to take it to the next level and challenge yourself. A good drill to do is to work with a tennis ball and bare hand. Again, I have my wife, she's going to start throwing me tennis balls and I'm just going to work on catching. Now this doesn't have to be in a traditional routine fielding position. All we're trying to do is catch the baseball. We're getting the hand out there early, the glove up there early. Remember, we're thinking glove, feet, feet, or in this case, hand, feet, feet, instead of feet, feet, hand. Okay, so get the hand up there early, just do your best to catch it. And then if this is easy, have a parent, brother, sister, anyone, use a tennis racket and start to smash balls at you. That makes it really difficult. So now to challenge myself even more, my wife's gonna hit some tennis balls at me with a tennis racket. Let's see how I do. Remember, get the hand out early. So there it is, work on your sequence. This is the one thing you can do where you will see quick results instantly. Everyone is a little bit different. So everyone's gonna be a little bit different athletically, every body moves a little bit differently. The concepts are easy, but oftentimes being able to execute the concepts aren't always as easy. So work on it. Remember, hand out first, hand, glove, feet, feet, instead of feet, feet, glove. that will help. And then try some of these drills that you can do at home. It's just gonna make things a little bit more fun, exciting, and it's gonna hammer home some really good sequence work. Good luck.